Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Mussetta Lee Storm and today we are going to make an apple ginger upside down cake. Now this cake does have a gingerbread base and it is a self-saucing topping. So keep on watching. Okay, to start off we're going to want to preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or about 180 degrees Celsius. And we're going to use an 8 by 8 inch pan. And now we're going to take 3 tablespoons of unsalted vegan butter. This butter is violife. And then we're going to spread this butter into the bottom of the 8 by 8 inch pan. Now we're going to take 2 to 4 large tart apples, 2 to 4 depending on the size of your apples. I have to use 2. If I used 4 of this size, it'd be too many. And then we're going to core and then slice these thinly and then take 3/4 cups light brown sugar and add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Put the brown sugar and the cinnamon over the apples that you have sliced up and mix those together. Now we're going to lay our brown sugar cinnamon apples into the bottom of the pan. And now that we have the apples spread out into the pan, we're going to set this aside and work on the batter portion. Now we're going to sift together 1 cup flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a half teaspoon of ground ginger. Now that we've sifted together the majority of the dry ingredients, we're going to set this aside and then I'm going to move on to my stand mixer for the wet ingredients. Okay, first we're going to use a 1/4 cup shortening and a 1/4 cup of sugar. Okay, so I've attached my whisk attachment to my stand mixer and then we're going to cream the shortening and the sugar together until it's nice and fluffy. Now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of applesauce and beat that thoroughly. Now we're going to alternate adding half a cup of molasses, half a cup of vegan buttermilk, and our sifted ingredients to our sugar applesauce shortening mixture. Before I start adding and mixing the ingredients together, I will be switching out which mixing attachment I'm going to be using. I'm going to switch from the whisk attachment to the paddle attachment while mixing this. Now that our batter is all mixed, we're going to pour that over the top of our apples. We're going to bake this in our preheated oven for about 45 minutes. Now that our cake is fully baked, it's time to turn it out. And that is our apple ginger upside down cake. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
Self-saucing.
Self-saucing. Self-saucing! Go ahead and start it over.
Oh.
Did the battery just die?
Yep.